Hello there, I'm the Rampant Mystic and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival, and today we have jumped to a new system, which might have been a slight mistake, because that takes a lot of Pentax ID, and this system was very close by and apparently has almost nothing in it. It has like 2 asteroid fields, so I jumped to a nearby one. Maybe I should actually stop floating downwards, because I was like, the other asteroid field has nothing in it. So I might as well get some value out of the system. It has a couple of Prometheum asteroids, so hopefully I'll find at least one. And, I'll get just a little bit of value out of it. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, this is pirate territory. They already hate me. I kind of don't want them to hate me, but don't have much of a choice. I kind of want the Prometheum, as I said. I really don't want to be leaving here empty-handed. Granted, I do have a lot of Prometheum, but that's not going to last for very long since we are using it for fuel cells. Now, what I have actually discovered is that apparently the system-to-system jump rate for Pentax ID is ×4, which is, yeah, it's not ×1 like in the base game. Now, between the systems, when we're jumping in between the system, it's 1-to-1. 1 AU or light year or whatever you want to call it is 1 Pentax ID. But when you're outside in the galaxy map, because this jump was 7 light years, it took 28 Pentax ID since I was maxed at 500. So, yeah. Oh, we find an iron asteroid. How quaint. Alright, well, it's going to be a little bit of searching, but hopefully I will find something. Well, after a little bit of flying about, I'm kind of getting ready to give up, because the only thing I've found is a cobalt asteroid, 2 iron asteroids, and a bunch of pirate stuff. And at this point, I'm just heading over to the next system, which is, of course, right, we need to power down our shields first, which is, of course, going to take an insane amount of Pentax ID, which I do not agree with. But whatever, because that's not really a resource that is easy to get. Yes, we have a lot of it, but that is only because we found a planetary remnant and no other reason whatsoever. Otherwise, we would have never had this many. Now, this is actually what I was looking for. A Polaris hub has a lot of Pentax ID asteroids, and I am hoping that these planets are all claimed by the Polaris. Well, this one, well, something here is. Oh no, it's the entire system. Okay, so the entire system appears. No, that's just that. No, yeah, it looks like they're not really claimed by the Polaris, but we might actually go to one of these planets. We're gonna see probably this one, to be honest. I mean, it has Prometheum, Pentax ID. It doesn't really matter what it has on the surface. Actually, I'm looking at the asteroids. Yeah, in terms of asteroids, nothing really of interest. I guess maybe magnesium. We can get a little bit more. Magnesium is useful because explosions are a thing, and I do like explosions. Yeah, let's go to that system and maybe find a spaceport or something, a space station, anything to maybe trade a little bit. Hey, you never know. We could sell some of that junk I've been carrying around for years now. Well, it looks like we've already found a trading station. It looks like there's a bunch of these here, so that's lovely. I think we're just drifting onward, yeah, close to this one. I'm actually just going to turn on the shield here. Again, it's mostly a preemptive thing. I'm pretty sure the Polaris are not going to attack me. They haven't yet, and they're kind of friendly towards us, so yeah, there is that. Oh, that's a habitat over there, but we're actually going to the... Wait, why am I seeing the habitat? Habitat? What? Okay, that's interesting. We might check it out. But yeah, we'll be looking for these trading stations and anything else of interest. I mean, if we pass by next to an asteroid and it turns out to be, Pentax ID, of course I'm gonna get it. Slow down. There's another way to slow down. It's this way. Yep, and that's perfect. We've seen stations like this before on our normal playthrough as well. I'm pretty sure we've been to one. Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, Zero Chill. Yeah, we've been to one of these. Let's see if I can actually find a trader that's willing to buy some goodies, shall we? Alright, so this guy's actually willing to sell us some night vision goggles. So I'm actually going to buy 2 for... I'm not going to be stingy. I'm going to buy 3. Yes. So I sold a couple of goodies to him. And that should be, we're just going to place stuff in here because we're going to be making a stealth rifle. I sold a couple of pulse rifles to him and a couple of laser rifles, which was kind of nice. Oh, this guy didn't actually check at all. Let's see. So he is willing to buy chemicals, coolant, fertilizer, oh, he's selling toxic waste. Problem is, this thing weighs kind of a lot. He's willing to buy meat, spare parts, tablets, yeah, all that sort of good stuff. Now, I'm still using the jetpack because it's a lot easier to actually talk to these people. This guy is selling advanced turret repair upgrade kits, which are like 50,000, and it's probably worth to buy it, to be honest, because we've seen only one. We've played for, I don't know, 30, 40 hours in Reforged Eden? Actually, probably more. It's just like 15 hours per week plus, so yeah. He is as well selling these optronics, which I'm considering buying, to be honest. And the reason I'm considering buying them is because I think we'll find a seller for them. On the other hand, is I don't really have intimate knowledge of how the trading goes and like what the average price for that is. Oh, this guy's willing to buy advanced multi-tools. I'm willing to sell them. I have a lot. And he's willing to buy, like, stuff. I guess he's willing to buy these, but I'm not really willing to sell these. Oh, hello. So, we bought them at a slightly cheaper price, which I guess isn't a big deal. But still, it's kind of nice to know. You know, let's actually see this guy. This is actually the last guy that I haven't checked out. Seems like he just multi-tools, vegetables, detox kits, emergency rations, drill charges, motorbike construction kits, KVA boosters. Nothing really of interest, but yeah, I could trade in our... Oh, actually, we do have multi-tools to trade in. I thought we just had advanced ones. I guess I must be... Oh, we have one advanced one. Oh, well, that makes sense. We do have flamethrowers, but nobody's actually willing to buy flamethrowers, so... Yeah. Alright, so we're done with that trading station, and we're gonna go to the next one, which I honestly thought was going to be a carbon copy of that one, but it looks like it isn't. At least from here, from this distance, it doesn't look the same, so this is actually a different station. This is a way smaller station. I did thoroughly look through the other one. I did look on the ground floor as well for the medical officer, which... kind of didn't actually find very interesting. I mean, he was selling the standard stuff and he was willing to buy narcotics, and that's about it. But let's check this one out. We've seen this one as well many times. In fact, actually I believe more than the other one. Because there was one of these in my base system, if I recall correctly. So hopefully this one's going to have some trade for us. Of course, I'm going to turn on... Yeah, okay. So this is a different trader, even though it does say OQY Medical, so it's actually C. Oh, he's buying these at a way better price. The other one was buying them at like 500. He's still selling the bandages at the same price. So yeah, it looks like the prices do vary. I'm gonna use that. Thank you. Too bad you don't have a free food dispenser. Speaking of which, Galactic Information Network. No, we don't need. Food trader. Alright. I am just seeing like they're willing to buy. The thing is though, the price is so... Liquor at around 500. Market value is 250. So I do need to like keep track of at least these commodities, how much they cost. I probably won't be able to remember all of them because it's me we're talking about. Yeah, it's willing to buy them up to 600. But yeah, oh, okay, you're a trader with a monitor. Okay. You're selling... No, you're buying. You're selling toxic waste slightly more expensive than the last guy, but I'm not willing to take off your toxic waste. Conference room. I believe there is somebody in here. Yeah. Sales quarter. Alright. Hello there. Let me talk to you. Okay. LS laser pistols, miniguns. He is selling... Basically, he's a weapons vendor. Yeah, I'm kind of not looking out with the... Okay, nope. So I guess it's time for the next floor. Kind of not looking out with people who want to buy... well, things that I have to sell, like computer modules and stuff like that. For example, yeah, I can sell iron ingots, but how much am I going to make out of them? And that's out of like 500. Sure, I'll make a little bit, but it's not going to be enough. Gold, though. Yeah, but we need the gold. So, that's not happening. Platinum is sure. Anything else? He's just like ingots, laser drills. Actually, probably would have been cheaper for me to buy the laser drill than to make it myself. It would have saved me Care Bear tears. What? Flavored oxygen Care Bear tears. Snowy mountaintop. Okay. Flavored oxygen apparently is a thing in this universe. Gardening supplies, I'm pretty sure you've seen this before. Yeah, it's just a lot of these, which I do like. It's kind of nice to have these. You can get them somewhere easy, so you don't have to go out looking for them. We're not going to touch them, though. We do have public transport, and it's off to the next floor. I do remember this about this station, that most of the trade is on the first floor. Afterwards, all the other floors don't have as many traders. Let's see, what are you offering? Okay. You are really not willing to buy stuff that I'm willing to sell, are you? Like, none of you. Like, nobody's willing to deal in... No function, but looks cool. EP factor 15.3. Fat Elute Purple Aiding Contain. Can hold up to 1 epic weapon. Yeah, I kind of don't want to, you know, touch it, though. It's, it can hold up to 1 epic one, but, guess this one says Purgatory. Okay, he's selling Christmas coffee. He's selling crew members. He's not buying, but I'm not selling crew members anyway. Okay, so this is actually a no-brainer here, because we have a person on the station that'll buy them for like 700. And yeah, really nothing much else going on here. Let's see, maybe you? You are totally overpowered, of course. He's actually selling liquors. Good, we're gonna buy all of them because we have a person that's gonna buy them for a lot. And he's actually willing to buy these pistols at a decent price. Okay. Well, I guess they are advanced pistols, so they do cost a little bit more. Xerox Combat Rifle. Can it be repaired before I consider purchasing? Oh no, he's willing to buy them. He's not willing to sell them. Alright. So you're willing to buy these hollow pistols. Well, this hollow pistol that I've been willing to sell for a while now. Why is this guy in my face? M6 hollow sight pistol. There it is here. Give me my 1000 and goodbye. Quantum Star again. Alright. These guys, I think, normally sell more of these components. I really want to buy it. I think eventually it'll be very useful. I think we'll be finding more and more vendors. Alright, so let's actually go and sell the liquors. I believe the liquors and the narcotics were both on the first floor. So liquors were at the sushi bar, but not this one. It was the next one, wasn't it? This one was, yeah, 564 per, and this one was like 600, if I recall correctly. I didn't actually make it. Yeah, this one's 600. He's willing to buy 36 only, though. Yeah, that's not bad, considering we're basically selling them at double price. We made 10k here. I'm happy with that. Hey, you know what? The rest can go for him. If I could buy bulk 100 of these or more, just to have them around, that'd be kind of nice. 12, sure. Hey. We didn't make as much on these, but still something. And these things can be sold to the medical guy, which is... No, not this one. This one's default goods. The tired spaceman, okay. Oh, there it is. Of course I should have known. I mean, I was here, I just kind of forgot where the exact location was. Yeah, 732. Of course, that's like almost triple the price. So we're not really making much because it's only 9. But what's the point of keeping them when I can sell them right off here? Just, you know, stockpiling them so I can eventually sell them. Alright, well, there should be more things to go here to check out in this system before we leave, so let's check them out. Okay, so as soon as I exited the station and scanned, I saw a Pentax ID asteroid, which was kind of nice. I'm not entirely sure if the asteroid itself didn't generate here or what, but at least it'll be easy to get, so long as I can actually get into at least position. Now, hopefully this will not anger anybody. It'd be kind of weird if I actually saw Xerox ships here, considering the amount of Polaris here. And let's see. I need to be a little bit closer. We're actually too far away. Judging the distance is a little bit more difficult because the camera doesn't actually lie to you, but it judges the distance from where the camera is. So if I zoom in, the distance will as well shorten. And the drill judges the distance from itself. So it has X amount of range from where its position is. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I can just move down a little bit. Yeah, let's see. How much are these actually worth? Actually, quite a lot. Oh, it's just the ore shaped in a crystalline form. Oh, I thought it was an actual crystal that would yield X amount of ore. It'll just destroy itself. Oh well. Well, that's still fine, you know. A couple of 100 crystals is like 2 jumps in this game. Yeah. Something interesting here that I found is I think those are explosive blocks. Look at that. I kind of want to check them out up close, and at the same time, they look like explosive blocks to me, so I kind of don't. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who would do this. Why are there explosive blocks on this asteroid? Well, asteroid. Penta-XID crystalline formation. Well, there's, I believe that's a... Is that a trigger plate or is that a rare container? I'm actually going to have to go and check it out in a moment. Oh, I think I just heard an explosion. Yeah, I heard an explosion. That actually damaged my shields. No, that didn't damage my shields. Did obviously not damage the front part of the ship. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even outside. Well, there was something here. Now it's not there anymore. That's for sure. Oh well. I wanted to see what it was, but these things just decided to explode. Or maybe I actually got in range of one of the sensors or something. Unknown. But anyway, we got like 557 crystals out of that. They did go separately, which is kind of nice. That's going to be a couple of jumps. Not many, but a couple of jumps. Yeah, so that's like 1,000 penta-XID, so that's 300-ish jump, 300 light years total worth. So I'd be happy if I can actually find another one of these. But there is another, I'm actually not entirely sure, trade outpost something. It's over there, so let's go check it out. And there is an asteroid next to it, so maybe we find another penta-XID asteroid cluster crystalline formation thing. Okay, so this did turn out to be a penta-XID asteroid. The thing is, this time we actually have an asteroid. Or at least two. Now I'm going to assume that they have explosive charges on them as well for, I don't know, whatever reason. Who would mine these, considering they're technically fuel and they're very usable? That'd be kind of like, you know, mining an oil deposit on Earth. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm gonna need to be a little bit closer. I will take care of this in no time, and hopefully we will find if there are explosives or not. Well, I guess we will as soon as I move in closer. We're about to find out. Let's see if it'll explode or not. Last one exploded, and that was relatively close to the explosion, I suppose, at least with the ship. Doesn't look like it's going to explode, so that's lovely. Well, this one didn't have any explosives, but it only had 228 penta-XID crystals. Granted, it has a little bit more, like, here and there scattered about, but I'm not really going to bother at this point. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we actually have another one found out as well. Another energy signature. So we're going to check out all these today. I'm kind of curious to see if anybody is actually... Oh, that's an outpost. Okay. If anybody is actually willing to buy... I don't know. We have a lot of junk here. Well, junk. I mean, we have all the... This is not for sale. This is the only thing that's not for sale here. I think the large generator isn't. I could be wrong, though. I mean, if it goes away, it goes away. Depending on the price, it could be sold. And we do actually have... What do we have here? I know we had stuff to sell here. Oh, hello. We kind of don't want to pass this. We kind of didn't want to pass that. Reverse, reverse, reverse. This says outpost. I wonder if there's actually going to be somebody to trade here. Well, we'll find out. We'll just land on top of it because, I mean, there isn't a landing pad that's going to fit us, so... Might as well just do it the normal way for us. We did have medium thrusters for sale. We need like 2 of them, 3 at most. So I can sell, let's say, half of them. I think we have like a whole stack, which is like 10, because that's about as much as a storage container will hold. So let's. Oh, we have seen this, I believe, before. Polaris Mining Company. Oh, okay. They are selling. Well, spare part. They're willing to buy spare parts. They're not willing to sell spare parts. They're willing to sell promethium pellets, but they're kind of expensive. I think I'd rather just farm it. It's not too difficult to farm, and promethium ore yields a lot of pellets. So, could I? Oh, you're not a. Okay, have you heard rumors? Yes, I heard some mysterious object found in space near the edge of the galaxy. Giant ancient structure. What is that? Ore processing. Visitors, please check in at the front desk. We already have. I think we have. I mean, we have a jetpack, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it looks like there's no trade to be done here. Emergency shower. Oh, understandable. It looks like those were the only traders here. Toilets. Where? Oh, over here. Oh, I was like, where are they? It's still a cozy little place, but it looks like they're not really willing to buy anything. Maybe somebody over here? No, you're not even willing to talk. Ah, maybe you. What are you? Mining T1. Oh, he's selling ore. He's not willing to buy it. Well, that's not a bad idea, but I actually think that a titanium ingot is worth the less, isn't it? I think we bought some titanium at less of a price. I could be wrong about that, but I think we did. And I think that's about it. It doesn't look like anybody else is willing to trade with us, so let's leave for the next place. Hopefully the next place will be a little bit more fruitful. Right, well, it appears to be an outpost. I'm hopeful this is a different one. If it isn't, then it was just a waste of time coming here because there's absolutely nothing else nearby, and it looks like we'll have to jump out of the system. But it appears as though it might be the exact same one as the previous one. I will still quickly check at least one of the vendors. Yeah, we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, let's actually do that. And I guess next time we can jump to the next system. A little bit of a shorter episode probably, but yeah. Yeah, it looks like the exact same one, yeah. Okay, so yeah, a titanium ingot is 51, and he's selling one ore for 100 and, what is it, 10, 14, whatever. So, you need 2 ore is... No, wait, 1 ore is 2 ingots, right? Yeah, 1 ore is 2 ingots. Still cheaper, still cheaper. That's still cheaper, definitely still cheaper. Oh well, sadly. So yeah, you do have to keep in mind things like plus ore will take energy to actually process, so. Oh, okay, 95, that's I guess slightly better. I would still take the ingots though. Again, energy, fuel. Technically you don't buy fuel, but it's a hassle to get. Oh, this is actually interesting. This is promethium. Okay, well that's kind of interesting. So if I want promethium, I'll basically have to anger the Polaris. Looks like promethium at least. I'm not willing to do it though. We have enough promethium for now. I do want to get a little bit more because I'm pretty sure by the time we return to Haven, sorry, the Haven was the planet. The fuel things would be empty, and I did place mostly these double fuel cells, dual fuel cells, but next time we do arrive we're going to place full promethium hydro cells there, which will last a very long time inside those. The thing is though, I'm not entirely sure when we'll be actually going back. I guess when I'm ready to really build the next tier of ship, which would require a lot of saphium plates. So I did mention this before. How much saphium do we actually have? We don't have a lot actually. So unless I want to go with heavy steel blocks instead of combat steel blocks, or xeno steel I suppose, it could be a hybrid. I kind of don't want to go that route though, it's going to look ugly probably. I mean it already sort of does, but yeah. So I do have an idea how to rebuild this, well rebuild. We're technically going to build on top of this ship, and we're just going to rebuild certain parts of it. The problem is I'm still going to have to move a ton of materials, like all of this stuff here will have to be moved because it will not remain here. These side things on the ship will have to disappear. Since we're going to be building up, we'll have enough room for everything else somewhere else. Yeah, that's basically the whole idea, and I'll keep this lower section just as a hangar bay, which should be fine. Not entirely sure where the weapons are going to fit, but we can figure that out as we go, hopefully. I'll make a backup save before I even start building, just in case I do actually end up ruining the design, but it probably won't. I'll figure something out along the way, even if it looks uglier than it does in my head. Of course, in my head, everything looks beautiful, and once I start building it, then it starts looking like a brick. Yeah, look at that. For now, though, I've been the Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival, and I do hope to see you all in the next one.